Hello guys, today I would like to explain about modal complement. There are two kinds of modal complement. First is the modal complement which is only combined with verb, and the second one is the modal complement which is combined with verb and object. Then let me explain about the modal complement without object, because the standard pattern is simpler than modal complement which one is combined with verb and object. As you can see, the pattern is subject. Let's talk about subject. In this pattern, sometimes subject can also be omitted or can also be used in daily conversation, depending on what case we are in. After subject, you must plus the verb, and then plus the adverb. In modal complement, adverb usually can be used or omitted. It's up to you, but I also recommend using it because it can be used to make better sentences, especially on sentence with modal complement which is combined with verb and object. After you put an adverb, and then you have to put an adjective. I think that you have to know why before complement you must put the the. In modal complement, the is the connector between the verb and complement. There must be the after verb, then we can continue to the adverb or adjective which is called as complement. So to clarify, let's look at the example below. Great job. How do we say great job in Chinese? Oh, well done. First, do. We take the do. Do is the verb, and then do in Mandarin is in Chinese is 干, and then great is 漂亮. So if we combine it, become 干得漂亮. So 干 is the verb, and then 漂亮 is the adjective, or we can call it as complement. And then the second example is understand. Through listening. So listen is the verb, and then understand the result which is we call as complement. So the verb we always put the verb into the first. So 听得懂. So we call it 听 is the verb, and then 懂 is the result. Understand which one we call it as complement. After the third example is argue intensely. Argue in Mandarin we say it 吵, and then intensely we say 厉害. So if we combine it, is 吵得好厉害, or we can say 吵得厉害. It also can be true. We know that 厉害 in general means wonderful, but at this sentence, 厉害 means how high the level of the related verb is. If you're already clear enough about this pattern, let's go ahead to the next pattern of modal complement, which is combined with verb and object. This pattern, I call it pattern A. First, let's see the positive form. What we have to do is put the subject, and then plus verb. Then after verb, you put an object. After an object, you put the verb again, and then you have to go to the, and then plus adverb, and then plus an adjective. So, this adverb and adjective is what we call it as complement. And then next is the negative form. At negative form, there's a slightly difference. We don't change the verb. We simply change the adverb into 不, which means not. And then next is the interrogative form, also the same. But here you must remember that in interrogative form, we don't use any adverb. Remember, adverb, we may not use the adverb. And then don't forget to put a modal particle after an adjective. And then the main point is at a pattern of modal complement which is combined with verb and object, the verb must be used twice. Just remember the verb used twice. Then we can go to the example. So first example is positive form. And then how do we say this in Chinese? He eats the meal so fast, very fast. So what you have to do is know which is subject, which is the verb, and then which is object, and then which is the adjective, or we say a complement. So the answer is 他吃饭吃得很快. So we analyze it one by one. He, the Mandarin is ta, which means the subject, and then it is chi, play the role as a verb, and then the meals is the object, and then this is we translate into fun. After in pattern A, you must use the verb twice. So we still see where's the verb. Verb is chi, so let's put the verb again, and then after verb don't forget to put the, and then after the you have to word an adverb, which means 很, very, and then fast in Mandarin is quite, it's adjective. So he is the man very fast, so the answer is 他吃饭吃得快. And then the next one is the negative form. It's also the same. We only change the adverb. Remember, we only need to change the adverb, not change the verb. So 他吃饭吃得不快. So right here, we only need to change the adverb into 不, which means not. And then we don't change the verb. Then the interrogative sentence is also the same. In interrogative sentence, we just have to omit the adverb, and then don't forget to put the particle. So 他吃饭吃得快吗? Ma is the particle, and then we omit the adverb. That is the interrogative form. And then the next example is also the same. This is Xiaoming is good at playing football. So Xiaoming is the subject, and then playing is T. We say a T. I know T the meaning is kick, but it can also be the meaning can also be played when we use it at the football. 踢球踢得很快. The verb used twice. T is the verb, and then this is object, and then we use again the verb. So all we use twice. 踢得快, 很 is the adverb, and then 好 is the adjective. The negative form also the same. Just change the adverb into 不, and then the interrogative form, you just have to change it into omit the adverb and then put the particle ma. Last example is so same. He speaks Mandarin fluently. So we need to know what the object is. The object is Mandarin. Mandarin in Chinese we say 汉语. So use the verb twice. He is 他, 说 is the verb, 汉语 is the object, and then we use the verb again. After the verb, you must put the 的 and then go to this complement 很 and 流利. 流利 is fluent. And then the negative form just simply change the adverb into 不, and then in interrogative form, omit the adverb and then don't forget to put a particle in the end of sentences. Next, if you feel the pattern A is too long, you can use another pattern, which is pattern B. Pattern B is only a little different from pattern A. That is, after subject, we simply omit the verb and directly go to the object. After object, you can add the verb. After verb, you add the 的, and don't forget to add the complement. In negative form, it's also the same. You just need to change the adverb become 不, and then in the interrogative sentence, don't forget to omit the adverb, and then don't forget to plus the model of particle in the end of the sentence. So here are some examples. Before you go to the example, I forgot to tell you that the main point of pattern B is the verb is only used once. Then we go to the example. He eats the meals very fast. So we just need to know what is the object. So after the subject, 他, directly go to the object, which is fun, and then after the object you can add the verb, which is 吃. After the verb, add the 的 and the complement, which is 很快. And in the negative form, you just need to change the adverb 很 become 不. After the interrogative, omit the adverb, and then directly go to the adjective, and don't forget to add the particle in the end of the sentence. The next example is this is also the same. The subject is Xiaoming, and then the object is the ball, and then verb is play. Okay. Negative form is the same. We change the adverb become 不, and then the interrogative form add omit the adverb and then add the particle. Last, he speaks Mandarin. So Mandarin here Mandarin become the object. So after subject you directly go to the object, which is Hanyu. The meaning is Mandarin, and after the object you go to the verb, and after verb plus the and then go to the complement. And then here's the negative form, which is changed to 不, and then the interrogative form is also the same. Omit the adverb and then plus the particle. Here are the notes. Sometimes negative sentence can have two adverbs. Of course, the meaning will not be the same. For example, 他英语说得不太好. So at here there are two adverbs, which is 不 and 太. This 不 and then this 太. When the two adverbs is combined, so there will not be the same meaning. So the meaning will be he doesn't speak English really well. So 不 and 太, the meaning if we combine it become is not really.